Musician and radio DJ Jon Savage is joining me via video conference to talk about the film he's making, Stone Cold Jane Austen. Now, before we get into it, Jon, thank you for joining me.
Hi, Jen. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
All right. What is Stone Cold Jane Austen?
Stone Cold Jane Austen is a film I've been working on. It's a feature film, and it's a film about it's got a few facets. It's a film about the South African music industry. It's about a fictional band called Stone Cold Jane Austen, who are an English-speaking band trying to break into the Afrikaans market. It's a comedy. I actually call it the Rocky of the music industry. Even though it's a comedy, it's got a lot of heart, and it's really just it features all the stars. So like Fokker Car in it. Kurt Darren's in it, Jack Parra's in it, Arno Carson's in it. So they kind of play themselves, who build up the history of this band, the totally fictional made-up band, and they kind of are just trying to make it in this crazy industry. That
sounds ridiculous. How did you get this hilarious idea?
I really like that question because the truth about this is where it came from, like all good ideas, was a drunken lunch with two of my mates, Gil and Greg, and we just kind of had one of those things where we came up with this idea and thought, wouldn't it be cool if? And then I called them up the next day and said, let's make this thing. And they were like, we have a life, you know. And I was like, well, I'm going to make it. And so I spent quite a lot of time sort of developing the story, shooting scenes, asking people if they'd like to be in it. And I've shot already half the film, and that's where the idea came from until now.
All right. Well, we know you as a musician and DJ, as you know from my introduction. Since when did you get into filmmaking?
I don't want to say I was born filmmaking, but I pretty much was. From the age of like 3, I've been making stuff. And then when I was at university, I went to Rhodes to study TV. I actually made the entire journalism class stay home one year during the holidays for 10 days to shoot a feature film. From then I was sort of involved in various bits of filmmaking. But then when my band took off, I kind of didn't do any more filmmaking for a while. But I was always making stuff, like crazy little ideas. And I've slowly been falling back into it. Even during all the years at 5FM, I've been making things. And I'm really happy to be back into filmmaking, especially combining both my loves, film and music.
All right. Well, I was doing some reading up on the film online, and you said that you've experienced the good, the bad, and the really ugly. What I want to know from you is, what is the most ridiculous experience you've ever had as a musician?
Look, that's a difficult question. I've been in a band that toured the world for 5 years and have seen many, many crazy things. But I just think the music industry itself is a bit bananas. You know, last year I did this whole project called the 5FM Mash Lab, and the sort of resistance I got from the music industry for something that was so sort of collaborative was kind of insane to me. I think the whole industry is weird, just from the sense that it doesn't operate on any sort of rules that maybe the rest of the world does. I guess I hope that answers your question a little bit.
Can you tell us which musician was the most hilarious while you were filming?
I got to tell you, I was most blown away by Wynand from Fokker Car. He was such a natural actor, and I asked him, you know, when we were doing his scenes, he needed to really get upset with me. There's actually a fight scene in it, sort of, with me and him. His performance was so brilliant that I was actually kind of scared. I actually think he deserves, an Oscar for his performance in this film. I wasn't expecting that because I think generally, I feel that probably most musicians can't act. I'm one of them, and Wynand is a king. His performance is insane.
All right. Well, you must have spent a fortune making the part of the film that's done. How much money did you spend?
Next question, please. Don't want to talk about that. It's painful.
Okay. Well, how about how much do you need to finish?
So with the crowdfunding, I've got a couple of support structures that are coming into place now. And I need to just get like close for the big support structures, which are basically generous South African music supporters who are going to put in some money. But every cent counts, and that's why I'm really doing this crowdfunding push. I only got a couple of days left. StoneColdMovie.com. You got to get your asses there.
All right, so you're crowdfunding to raise money to help you finish the movie. How can people contribute, and what will they get in return?
You know, this is a genuine collaboration. The amount of people that are already involved are in the hundreds. And you can contribute in so many ways. Obviously, financial is important because we've got to just get the film done. Please go to stonecoldmovie.com and you can see a menu of things you can buy into the film, from a DVD to like an executive producer credit. You can even buy a role in the film. But it's really important. I want to establish a new model that people can make movies in a sort of independent and cool way with the help of the community and not have to rely on big structures in the world. So please go to stonecoldmovie.com. Jen, you go as well, and thank you so much for doing this interview.
All right, Jon, thanks for joining me. I hope you get all the money you need because this film sounds like it's going to be absolutely hilarious. Thank you for chatting, and we'll chat again soon.
Bye, Jen. Thanks so much. Really appreciate being on your show. Boop.